Most people spend their entire lives running away from the one thing that could actually make them rich. We treat rejection like a social death sentence, a sign that we aren't good enough, smart enough, or worthy of the room we just walked into. But what if I told you that every no you've ever received has a literal, calculable dollar value? There is a biological reason why your brain treats a rejected sales call or a failed pitch the same way it treats a physical wound. But the elite 1% have learned to hack this evolutionary glitch. Today, you're going to learn the rejection to revenue pipeline. By the end of this, you won't just tolerate rejection, you'll start hunting for it, because you'll finally see the hidden growth curve that most people are too terrified to look at. Imagine a man named Elias. Elias is talented, has a great product, and works harder than anyone you know. But Elias is stuck at a mid-five-figure income. Why? Because Elias is a perfectionist. He only makes moves when he's 90% sure he'll hear a yes. He sends 5 emails a week, he gets 4 yeses. His ego feels great, but his bank account is stagnant. Across town is Sarah. Sarah's work is arguably less polished than Elias's, but Sarah sends 50 emails a week. She gets 45 no's. To the outside observer, Sarah is failing 10 times more than Elias, but Sarah has 5 yeses. She's out-earning the perfect professional because she has decoupled her self-worth from her success rate. This isn't just about trying harder, it's about a psychological phenomenon called cognitive habituation. When you encounter a no, your amygdala, the brain's fear center, spikes. It triggers a shot of cortisol. You feel a social sting that, in our ancestral past, meant being cast out of the tribe to starve. But when you intentionally expose yourself to rejection, you trigger a process called systematic desensitization. You are literally rewiring your nervous system to remain calm in high-stakes environments. Think of it like lifting weights. The no is the resistance. Every time you hear it and don't collapse, your psychological calluses grow thicker. Eventually, you reach a state of executive presence. While your competitors are stuttering and sweating because they're terrified of losing the deal, you are calm, detached, and authoritative. And in the world of money, the person with the most emotional regulation always wins the negotiation. But here is the twist. Rejection isn't just a numbers game, it's a data goldmine. Most people see a rejection as a wall. High earners see it as a directional signpost. If you get rejected because your price is too high, you found your market ceiling. If you get rejected because the value isn't clear, you found your messaging flaw. A yes tells you what you already knew. A no tells you exactly what you need to fix to reach the next level of income. To turn this into a financial engine, you need to implement 3 specific shifts. First, track the input, not the outcome. Stop measuring your success by how much money you made today. Start measuring it by how many no's you collected. If your goal is 5 rejections a day, you stop fearing the no and start seeking it to hit your quota. This flips the dopamine reward system in your brain. Second, the 5-second post-mortem. After every rejection, ask one question. Was this a no to me or a no to the offer? 99% of the time, it's the offer. When you realize people aren't rejecting you, you become an unstoppable scientist of your own business. And third, lower the stakes through volume. High-stakes anxiety comes from scarcity. If you only have 1 lead, that lead is your entire world. If you have 100 leads, 1 no is just background noise. The growth curve of wealth isn't a straight line of constant victories. It's a series of no's that get progressively more expensive. You don't want to avoid rejection. You want to get rejected by bigger players for higher stakes. The version of you that makes 10 times more money isn't smarter than you are now. They've just been told no by more important people. Stop protecting your ego and start building your empire. Your first million is hidden behind 1,000 no's. Go start collecting them. Your bank account is a lagging indicator of your courage. How many rejections are you willing to buy today?